Assalamu alaikum students. Today we are going to study about Firoz Shah Tughlaq, the Tughlaq dynasty. He was second Sultan of Tughlaq dynasty. Chapter number is 13 and chapter topic is Afghan and Sultanate of Delhi. On your screen you are watching a map. That map, the blue on that map, you can see the Tughlaq dynasty. The blue area is showing the dynasty of Tughlaqs, who were ruled by Muhammad Sultan Muhammad Tughlaq and Feroz Shah Tughlaq. And we are going to talk about Feroz Shah, who was successor of Muhammad Tughlaq. Feroz Shah Tughlaq was the cousin of Muhammad Tughlaq. He was successor of Muhammad Tughlaq. He had gained a lot of experience in his administration, like he was a good administrator, who can administer the country well. He became next sultan. He was not good at warfare, like he has not learned any sort of war tactics. He only learned how to do good for the people. He was good in people. His greatness lies in the fact that he looked after the people's welfare. He opened colleges and places of learning that were attached to mosques. He was ambitious to give knowledge and learning to his people. Jalaluddin Rumi, you may have heard the name, was at his time who used to give lecture on Islamic laws. He had transferred 300 Sanskrit words into Persia, which preserved the culture and history of which helped to preserve the culture and history and heritage of Hindus. A picture of Feroz Shah Tughlaq. To improve the life of poor farmers, or also improve for the improvement of agriculture, Firoz Shah has done great job. He made lots of canals. He dug lots of canals. Why canals? Because he wanted to supply water for irrigation. Irrigation is a process in which water is supplied to the crops. So he made many canals. These canals were used uh, later when British came here. They kept them and they extended them. They increased the length of those canal, and we are very well known about the fact that irrigation system was too good in British era also. And he also dug 150 wells. Wells are the lands which are wells are created in the ground by digging or driving or drilling to access liquid resource like water. So to get water from soil, he dug wells. These wells were later used for irrigation, for cultivation, and he cultivated extensively wheat, sugarcane, and many fruits to improve the life of peasants. Firoz Shah Tughlaq was great builder. Like Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan, you may have visited many historical places in Lahore, which were many of them were also constructed by Mughal emperors. You may have heard the name Taj Mahal, who was constructed by Shah Jahan. So he is compared with Shah Jahan, um, and he also equaled with Roman Emperor Augustus, who also have great love for building. He constructed lots of buildings, towns in his era, in his reign. He constructed 5 towns, 30 palaces, 200 caravanserais, 100 bridges, 1200 gardens, and 10 monumental pillars, and 10 public baths. And other thing was that he also had Ashoka's pillar, brought to Firozabad from Ajmer. Ashoka's pillar was in Ajmer, and he brought that pillar to Firozabad. If you see picture on page 72, you can see that pillar over there on that page. Documented his reign in the Tarikh-e Firoz Shahi. That was the name of book. He has saved his history in that book. He also wrote his autobiography, Futuhat-e Firoz Shahi. Firoz Shah Tughlaq died at the age of 80, and after him the dynasty came to an end. When after his death, no one was his successor, so the dynasty was at end and could not defend. The later ruler or whoever after him was unable to defend him against the Mongols. So Mongol captured his territory. And in next slide, you can see the tomb of Firoz Shah Tughlaq. This is tomb of Feroz Shah in Delhi, that is located in Delhi. Okay, after this topic, you have to read it again on page 71 and 72. Assignment is with that video. Read those pages and complete the assignment. First question is about blanks. When you read your page 71 and 72, you can complete it. Second question is about constructions of Feroz Shah. Read it and answer that question. The third question is about Feroz. There is a comparison between Feroz Shah and Muhammad Shah. You have studied about Feroz Muhammad Shah, that he was scholar, he was very able and brilliant person. He had made many experiments during his rule, and he wasted money too. And on the other hand, Firoz Shah was good administrator, and he worked for the betterment of people and welfare of people. You have to compare both the rulers and answer the question.